I have an idea. My husband, Brent, is the president. It's not Donald Trump, actually. Trump, though, is very loyal to Brent, and he does whatever my husband tells him to do. And it appears that the proud, arrogant automatons working with Satan are trying to make my husband appear to be a horrible president. And they've done this government shutdown business, and there are poor people who work for the United States government who have lost their job because they're not being paid. And now I hear that food stamps could be canceled starting in November. I thought of an idea to help out these people. And I'm not going to tell my husband what to do because he is the president. However, aren't you glad I still have my computer? Because I can make a YouTube channel to let you all know about this. Knowing my husband, who is a real humanitarian, he's probably going to adopt my suggestion. Here's what I suggest we do to deal with this emergency so that people don't go hungry. Okay, study all the people who have unfairly lost their jobs in the federal government and who are in danger of losing food stamps because of this satanic government shutdown, okay? Which has been orchestrated by the evil automatons and the Satan team to discredit the Jesus team. I call me and Brent the Jesus team because I have a Gail shield, and the Gail shield is an extension of Jesus. Okay, here's what I suggest we do. There is a Gail restaurant out there, okay, that serves my delicious food, and I cook all sorts of food. What I suggest we do is use our replicators. We have replicators that we can use to create the various dishes that I make. You can see all the dishes I've made at my cooking channel, okay? And anybody who is on food stamps, we will contact them. Their information is probably at the food stamps office, right? And give them the option to order free meals from the Gail restaurant. And so then we could do like a Meals on Wheels thing, okay? Where they could order maybe breakfast, lunch, and dinner for each day. And then we could have a delivery service come on out to deliver the food to them. Now, here's the idea for people who just lost their jobs for the federal government. They can be the delivery service, and we will pay them to do this. You say, where are we going to get the money to pay them? And some of them had high-paying jobs. We will probably get the money from Brent has a lot of international friends. So probably other countries like Japan, China, Iran, Israel maybe, Italy, all over the world will donate money so that we can pay these people. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard on. So basically, people who have lost their jobs with the government can now get paid to deliver Gail restaurant food to food stamps recipients who are about to lose their food stamps. I think it's a brilliant idea. It doesn't cost us anything to make it. And maybe, we can, charities all over the world. So I'm going to make this as an announcement. If you are a religious organization, and I'm talking to the Hindu religious organizations, Jesus has friends of all religions. He's good friends with Muhammad. He's good friends with the Hindu goddess Lakshmi. And he's good friends with Buddha. So all religious organizations and all charities all over the world can donate to help out, and any other countries' governments like France, Germany, Italy, Canada, Mexico, whatever, they can donate money to help pay for these people to be Meals on Wheels delivery drivers to all the food stamps. So we solve the problem of people. You say, what if they're disabled? We'll think of something. Maybe the disabled ones could work in the office, where they can go on the computer and study who needs deliveries and set up the deliveries, right? And then other people can work as drivers. So it's kind of like how they have Amazon drivers, and FedEx drivers. So yeah, we could set up a delivery system, okay? Deliver free meals to people who are losing their food stamps. My food, I hear, is delicious. So you're going to get free food, ready, prepared, and I make all different kinds of food. Yeah. So even if you have like a medical problem, they could probably, modify the recipe and make it for your particular problem. I think I thought of something brilliant. So, and we would need a lot of drivers and workers to pull this off because there are a lot of people on food stamps. So all the people who've lost your job at the government, you now have a job working for us for Meals on Wheels, delivering Gail restaurant food to food stamps recipients who are about to lose their food stamps. So you're not going to win, you automatons. You know what I think they're trying to do? I think they want to start a civil war. See, because I heard on the news that a lot of these food stamps people, people who are going to be denied food stamps in November, are planning on robbing the grocery stores. And they say they have the right to do this because they're being denied food stamps. No, you don't. Because we're going to offer you free food through Meals on Wheels. So you don't need to be robbing any grocery stores. Basically, what's going to happen is we're going to have mayhem. We'll have anarchy. We're going to have riots and everything if we don't address this problem. So that's my suggestion. So I'm making a YouTube video to let you all know about this. And you can contact my men at Gailsmen, GAILSMEN, at yahoo.com if you are on food stamps and you are in danger of losing it. And we can arrange for free food delivery for you. Yeah. This might end up better than food stamps. Because food stamps doesn't always cover all your food needs. So, yeah. And I'll let Brent work out all the little nitty-gritty details. In fact, some of the people who've been fired from the government, some of them are probably accountants and administrators, and managers, and they probably could help and manage this whole thing and set it up and organize it. Yeah, and then we could pay them. So they got fired from the government because the government is not paying them anymore, right? And they've been furloughed. Or you might say, well, some of them are required to go to work. Yeah, I understand. My husband might be able to get them paid through charity. Like I said, charities. But those who've been hired from what I call from non-essential jobs, they can work as drivers. If you're in an essential job, which is like military or air traffic controller and stuff, obviously you need to stay where you're at. But yeah, we could do that. Yeah. Yeah, I bet there would be a lot of charities that would be willing to donate and help out this situation until we can get those creeps to quit playing this game. They're on a power trip. Anyways, if it's a dumb suggestion, I'm not telling my husband what to do, but I just wanted to make this video to help out what could turn out to be a rather bad situation. We don't want to see a bunch of people robbing grocery stores. That could end up becoming violent and bloody. Yeah, we don't want to see that. Okay? Yeah. We're not going to make it easy for the enemy to cause problems. Now I need to get going because I'm having inspection tomorrow. And I had a rough night last night. They attacked my sleep. I think my Gail shield may have held off a major calamity. Anyways, you guys, I just wanted to make this video quick to let you all know. And I guess I'll call it Solution to Those Who's Lost. I'll think of some good title. Anyways, I'm going to go now, you guys.
In a world of secrets where darkness reigns, there's a warrior rising.